Self with Freedom, the Notorious B.I.G. with Kicking the Door, music from Quell and Maker with Gnosticism, and music from Pearl Gates and Seal with The Offering. This is the Urban Suite KSWAM 90.1 FM, D Major, Cheryl Metal, and as promised, joining us in studio right now, it is Vel the Wonder. How are you this evening?
I am fully magnificent. Thank you.
And also joining us in studio, it is the one and only YMC.
Yo, yo, what's going on?
Going good. I must say, once again, I apologize to Cheryl once again, but she missed a fantastic show last night. I mean, everyone was on point.
That's
Spy,
most definitely. Cree.
Spy, Cree, Apostle, Yoshi, and
Yeah, amazing. Fourth held it down.
yes, indeed.
Yeah.
So, give us a little history who may not be as familiar as they should be with you and your music. When did you get started?
I started making music in 2012, I believe. Was the year. It was very experimental, very what I consider to be a fluke, but I think it was about 2012. Officially.
Okay.
Prior to that, it was just freestyling with my homies, like
Word.
very unofficial. But for a few years, I've always been into hip hop ever since I was a little, a youngin.
Youngin. Early
A
influences.
baby grasshopper.
Yeah.
Early influences. I mean, definitely West Coast. I think my dad put me onto a lot of West Coast, so he played a lot of Warren G, DJ Quik, Nate Dogg. But he also played a lot of Biggie, and I latched on to Biggie, or I feel like I latched on to like a lot of the East Coast influences.
Well, you study the game,
Yeah.
there's flavor coming from everywhere. So.
Yeah, for sure.
Why would you say it was a fluke?
Because I had no intention of making music ever, like in my lifetime. I've always been an artistic person, and my first element into hip hop was through graffiti.
Okay.
So I had been very wrapped up in that community, that lifestyle, and I think it just went hand in hand with hip hop. So I think like hip hop definitely plays a big part in graffiti, but graffiti like is a multi-dimensional
Yes, it is.
sport. Everyone listens to everything, like all kinds of shit. Like a lot of my homies listen to punk, and a lot of them listen to hip hop, and a lot of them listen to both. So I thought it was pretty cool. But I never had the intention of making music. My friends that were, also doing graffiti were making music at that time, and I just never really paid attention to it. Like I let it go by me for many years until I just stepped into the closet one day and made a song.
Wow.
Yeah, it's cool.
Awesome.
But after that, I fell in love with it. I thought I sounded so dope on the mic.
Well, you do, obviously.
Because, I think it's like similar to when you hear a voicemail from yourself. And maybe you think it doesn't sound like you, it sounds like someone else.
Yeah.
It was like that. So I would listen to it over the speaker, and it was the first time hearing like my voice, and I just thought like, damn, that shit sounds tight.
Well, I'm glad a fluke became a career, and we're all able to sit here and enjoy and watch you grow through all this time.
Thank you.
Man. Tell you what. We are going to get into a track, and then we're going to continue on with this conversation in the next hour. Okay? Temporary. What went into the recording and production of this track?
Oh, Temporary is a fun track. It's my first song with Chase Moore, who is a producer I'm currently working with and is going to produce one of my next albums to come out later this year. And this is our first track together. I met Chase through Baby Franco Chain, aka Bobby Butcher, aka Severe. And this is a song that we made at the house one day at the crib, just fooling around.
Wow.
Yeah, like all the songs I made with him.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. Hey, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this. This is Vel the Wonder featuring Bobby Butcher with Temporary. Do not go anywhere. More coming up. The second hour of the Urban Suite is coming up next.